eye that I created for Arthur is a mix between an architectural line and a pop of color. And the way that we did it on each girl, it's individual. So it gives you a little bit of individuality and their own air of femininity. So it's a line that's it stops halfway at the end and also kind of goes onto the bottom. And then at the bottom, there's a bright color of yellow or green. So if you see the girls walk, it's a nice collaboration with the language of Arthur's colors in the collection with the color of the makeup.
This collection, Arthur, inspired by military uniform. So they want the girl to be a little bit more tougher, stronger to look. So exactly same to on the hair, the element of toughness and then strong women, but in a really naturally organic way, not too made up.
This collection feels maybe so far the most honest in my most pure Art to Arbesser collection, because it's very who I am. It's very humorous, but it's very elegant at the same time. It has a lot of class, but at the same time it's very fresh. The inspiration comes mainly from equestrian and military uniforms, a bit of school uniforms as well of the beginning of last century. We are here in very big stables, so the idea about the horse and racing comes also from that. So from the shoes to the accessories, it's all a very humorous, colorful kind of military influence. I really tried to to stay true to my sort of graphic and very colorful history. So, for example, we did very old school floral lace. We printed in a very colorful camouflage, so there's a contrast between the elegance of lace or the softness of lace, but with camouflage print. There is a lot of beautiful silk, there's beautiful Vichy, there's a lot of Vichy in different ways, is in jacquard of knitwear or in very soft silk that's covered with a sort of very shiny surface. And then there's a lot of Swarovski stuff as well. This, for example, is called crystal fabric. That's a very thin sort of film that's done out of dust of Swarovski crystal, and it heat transferred on the really thin silk Vichy. And the effect is really nice because I am a kind of sharp and masculine androgynous designer, and so working with crystal can be a bit tricky, but I think we found the perfect way.
I have a really short skirt with some blue, and on top it's a black blouse. I like the simplicity, but still it's very interesting.
My first look that I'm wearing is like a dress, 2 colors with the lines, which is red and blue. My second look is the white t-shirt that is going under this dress with the lines on it. This collection is pretty good, pretty colorful and nice, so you can wear it for the spring and summer it's perfectly.
This is a kind of different kind of camo with purple, lavender, red, and white, and it's kind of more lacy. And pants that match it with just plain white shoes.
My look for today is the shorts, like really colorful and simple one, and also like the sweater.
I think the whole point about Artur is that he has got a vision, he really knows what he wants to do, but he also has the courage and the energy to make it happen. You know, ideas are fine, but you can't wear ideas. You have to have clothes and clothes that people want to buy. He has all that in him, and he's very prepared to learn. You know, he had quite a turbulent year last year, but I think he's learned from that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this collection.
Arthur is one of the more grounded young designers that have appeared. You know, a lot of them are have lots of ideas, but no kind of sense of what it takes to build a fashion business. And I think he really does, and is very careful to create a kind of holistic experience on the runway for clients, and and has a kind of fresh, useful spirit, which is also really exciting to see.
I like that it has a very fresh, modern sensibility, which is both dry and decorative. I think it's been a very good addition to the Milan calendar because it brings, it's from Vienna, it brings another sensibility.
The collection is very beautiful and has a very beautiful flow. I like that it's minimal at the same time. It has a luxury to it that is really beautiful. I like very much the light blue dress with the arrows that go up, and they have little Swarovski crystals. I think it looks very special.
I think the use that Arthur is able to do with colors and geometries in the ready-to-wear in his clothes, I think, is one of the best thing ever. I'm following him since many seasons, and I think that every time he really is able to present geometries in a new way, and every time he adds something more.
Mi è piaciuto moltissimo come ha utilizzato gli Swarovski per la collaborazione del collettivo Swarovski, mi sono piaciuti moltissimo i colori, i richiami anche al passato, la giacca marinara, le scarpe, tutto molto bello.